Hi, everybody. All right. So I'm back today to continue talking about the elements, the four different elements, and how you can use them in your home, in your practice, if you have a healing space, if you work with clients, or just for yourself. So the last 2 days, and you can go back and look at them, I talked about earth and about water, and those have been discussed. All right. And then today we'll be talking about fire. So fire is a little bit more of a tricky one to incorporate into your home or practices at first when it's something that you probably have to think about a little bit more. And so fire stands for transformation, for warmth, for vitality, right? It can also represent a life force, and it kind of helps us release the old and also invite in the new. Okay. So, how can we work with fire energy, right? With that fire energy in a non-physical way? Because a lot of people, they don't, excuse me, like candles because of the scent or because of the smoke that comes off of them, or it's just not safe because you're living in an apartment, etc. And so, what can you do in that case, right? And so, in that case, you could, for example, do something like candle intention setting, where you visualize a candle in your mind and do that the entire time that you're maybe meditating and setting an intention for transformation. You just have an image of a candle. Instead of just visualizing it, you could also pull up a picture of a candle, or you could even use an electric candle. You know, they have those little electric tea lights, for example, that you could look at. That all would work. Okay. Then something else that you could do is actually sunlight visualization, where you just imagine sunlight. So you could imagine yourself, I don't know, lying at the beach or lying in your garden, wherever you feel like kind of is your happy place. And you lie there and you do that in your mind's eye. You just picture yourself there and you picture the sun just shining down on you and radiating down on you. And you're absorbing that sunlight because that sunlight is also fire energy. Okay. And it can fill you with that vibrant energy. It can create transformation in your body. Okay. It's something really nice to recharge. Something else that you could do is just using smudging products. You could either use sage or Palo Santo. I personally would say Palo Santo is preferable just because it seems to have a better effect. And you can light it, but not so that it's actually in flames, just so it's smoking. And that's the part of smudging. You just literally use the smoke to cleanse a space energetically before you start a session or when it's just kind of feeling bogged down or heavy in the house. You could use that as well. Okay. So those are some tips and tricks that you could use. Fire energy in your house. Last thing that I want to say, if you do choose to light a candle, make sure that it is in a safe container and that you blow it out absolutely 100% of the time when you leave that room. You don't want to start any fires in your actual house or your space, wherever you are. Okay. And if you have any questions, any comments, we love to hear from you. You can leave them down below the video. And other than that, I'll be back with air some other day.